Yo, I think Republicans got to apologize to the Dixie Chicks.
Okay.
Oh, fucking valid point,
Long time
dog.
coming, bro. I want Rush Limbaugh. I want
Why?
Hannity.
What happened?
I want fucking Glenn Beck.
Because the Dixie Chicks' career, and you probably know the story more accurately.
Yeah,
than me.
I mean, basically that. Like, I think they were in London, and at the time there was like a pretty big like British like resentment to like Middle Eastern intervention.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they go on tour. They go to
irony.
London. And they
The
learn their
British
lesson.
could take a moral fucking high ground.
They learned
on
their lesson.
Middle Eastern intervention. Keep
Yeah.
going.
And so basically they go there and they're like, yo, like we stand with you guys. Like we completely agree. We don't want this war. We don't want the violence. We don't like George Bush is going to the Middle East. Like we're ashamed that George Bush is from Texas. That's what they said at the concert.
Yeah.
The baby type shit. Like that moment, like beat stops and they just let it rip. Put your lighters in there if you don't like the war in Iraq, whatever. And then they got canceled by every like Republican commentator. Their career kind of ended.
They were off CMT. Their careers, they were fucking massive.
They were the biggest name in country music.
They're a country group touring in London.
Don't
They're
get radio
massive.
play to this day.
They finally had a song that, like, this year got radio play a little bit.
Gaslighter. Yeah,
But it didn't even blow up. And they were the biggest thing in country music for a few years. And then they said one thing. We're ashamed to be from the same state as George Bush is what I always heard as a Texan.
Yeah.
And then that was it. Somehow, and it's amazing. Do we even have video evidence of this?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there was a video. And now all the Republicans are like, why are we there? Like, this Biden's an idiot. Like, blah, blah, blah.
That's some shit like, you knew who your fans were, dummies. I'm tired of these crying ass bitches. Like, you knew who your fans were. You were showing up to the shows. You saw the flags that they was waving in the fucking crowd. You made enough millions where you were able to have a point and be willing to lose your career. And then it was like, I'm gonna say how I really feel. But you made your millions first, so shut your fucking mouth.
I think they felt safe in England.
Huh?
They felt safe in England.
Staying in England.
Even more pussy. Stay at home here. I don't know. I don't buy that shit. I don't buy that shit where like you make all your money first and then you decide that you're gonna be a good person. Like roll the dice, bro. If you really feel like it, roll the dice.
I don't know the history on this fully.
It was also pretty quickly after the war. It wasn't like...
But the Dixie Chicks have always sort of been like the lefties of the country world.
Well, then they shouldn't be canceled, right?
I think that was when
it
people
was the
felt
timing of it. I mean, it was post 9/11. I mean, within...
Yeah, it was like
it's
2 weeks.
Sinead
or some
O'Connor
shit.
doing.
I think, yeah.
Like we didn't have, like we didn't intervene in the Middle
I
East
think I
before,
remember
like-
hearing about this in like 2003.
Yeah,
And 9/11 was the end of 2001. So we probably went to war 2002-ish.
No, entered in 2003.
Oh, so this was quick. This was quick.
This is weeks after we're entering.
Yeah.
For the first round of combat is.
I mean, we were in there with his pops.
Yeah, but
like,
they
They
weren't
didn't
a
have the
touring
platform
country.
to say it then. They're not going to say it before.
Trying to
Hey,
open
remember
mic.
15 years ago? Yeah, that's our bad, dog. We never should have did that shit.
What's up, Houston? Also, fuck George Sr.
Fuck these bitches, bro. You're not doing
Nah.
nothing brave.
I'm
Fuck
sorry,
all that.
chicks. Yeah, they're the
Yo,
chicks now.
they deserve an apology, dog.
Nah,
Nah, they do. They do.
no, they
They
don't.
had some slappers,
No,
bro.
they don't. They made the money. They kissed the devil. They knew what the fuck they was doing. And once they made enough money, they're like, I don't want to be with the devil anymore. It's like them
I
dumb
don't
bitches
think
that was
that
with
adds
Hugh
up.
Hefner. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I don't
them
think
Hugh
that's the
Hefner
same.
girlfriends. They're like all about being a fucking Playboy bunny. Then they got their own TV show and their own spinoff. They're like, oh, I don't want to be with this old man anymore. It's like, you knew what you did.
Yeah, that I agree with, but I don't think the Dixie Chicks, they didn't write like a bunch of pro-America music and then all of a sudden get money and then be like, yo, fuck you. They just made country music.
Yeah.
Then a few weeks after we went to war, they were like, yo, we don't want to be a part of this shit either.
They also made like lefty country music. Like.
Yeah,
So
it
how'd
was-
they get canceled? then?
It was chick shit.
Because they absolutely just lost all their tours. They lost all their sponsors.
No, he's saying if they were lefty, then how come they're suddenly getting canceled? Because then they went too far. You can be slightly left, but they weren't like, there was nothing to voice.
They
You
were
could-
apolitical.
Yeah.
There's
Gotcha.
also pre-social media, so they didn't have any contact with their fans. So
If
their
they were, if it
agency
was
dropped
pro-social
them.
media, maybe we would have been like,
And also
"Fuck
country
out of here,
music,
bitch."
radio, which dominates country
Oh yeah,
music.
they were off
is
the radio.
all
They never
right-wing.
got to tour again. No one showed
Yeah.
up. Like.
Right.
Yeah,
Whatever. It is what it is. You know who your
Republicans
fans
came
were.
out. Newt Gingrich, like all these.
yeah.
They got trashed.
They went crazy.
Yeah, but that's also like that political grandstanding shit.
Yeah.
Like you're using this as an opportunity
Yeah, they
to
don't give a
show
fuck
how
about
much you
Dixie.
love
They
America.
never heard of the
like-
Dixie
And his
Chicks.
point,
Yeah,
Mark's
yeah.
point is that's fucking gross, especially gross now because now you're just parroting what they were saying basically.
Yeah.
Never
Yeah.
should have been there. You fucking ended these girls' careers so you could get 5 minutes of airtime.
Right.
Yeah, and they had bangers the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hits.
So we lost, really.
That's what I'm saying.
We lost.
Years of greatness.
The chicks.
Yeah. We got to put Britney's dad in charge of Afghanistan. I think that's what we need. We need a conservatorship in Afghanistan.
We really do, man.
Get Britney's dad over there. Because Afghanistan's in their head shaving phase right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they're going crazy. They're kind of like off the meds a little.
Yeah.
So we got to get him. What's his name again? Rick? Jamie. Yeah. We got to
He
get
got
Jamie
time
over there.
now. He got the time.
Yeah. That's what I'm
That
saying.
motherfucker's a psycho, bro.
You think it's weird he named his daughter
He
Jamie
named
too?
his daughter after him.
That's
my
wild.
favorite of that is George Foreman though.
Georgina?
He's got 5 sons all named George.
Yeah.
And then he's got one daughter named like Georgina, and I maybe think another daughter named Georgetta. He has 12 kids.
Yeah.
And he's named over half of them after himself.
Yeah, that's wild. But also being a dude and naming your daughter after you is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you are a crazy person.
Yeah, it's a narcissist.
That is unbelievable levels of narcissism. Like, you have to look at your wife and be like, I think we should name her after me.
Yeah.
And then she's
It's a younger daughter, too.
Yeah.
Like, he lost the fight with the older daughter, and he was like, all right, I get the next one, though. 100%.
Yeah,
Like, all right, what do you pick?
you know what? He won the fight with the older daughter.
I guess.
He won.
Yeah, that was
You didn't let me
payback.
have the name. I'm going to have her. Her money.
With
Give me
that
her
being
whole
said,
shit.
I'm naming my daughter Mark.
You
100%.
got to do it.
Dion's daughter's name is like Deandra. Dion Sanders? Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Dion and Deandra. Something like that.
What is that about?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, the junior shit's a little weird.
A little sussy, right?
A little sus.
Yo, you know what I don't think is sus? The third.
I'm naming my kid the third. I'm skipping
I
right
get
to
the
it.
third. I'm with you.
Because it's really an homage to your father.
Yeah.
It's not narcissistic. You're like,
Yeah.
I have so much respect for my dad. I'm going to bestow his name on my child.
And now this is a legacy, and it all dates back to this.
Yes, but the first person to go junior, you are a bona fide narcissist.
You can also skip it, though. You could just name your kid
Son.
after your dad, and then he can be
Yo,
junior.
yo, son. You know who's
I
a
can't.
shitty father?
Why?
Junior is the next generation.
It can't be senior and then junior, and it skips me?
No.
You know who's a shitty
not?
father? Is the guy who names his kid Junior, and then his kid doesn't name his kid the third.
Yeah, that's a shitty
Yo,
dad.
you're looking at that guy like, yeah, his name is going to be Aaron.
That's a
Fuck
shitty-
you.
Yeah. I want my kid to be unique.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be anything like this grandpa. Yeah.
Now you're the narcissist and a shitty dad.
Yeah.
If you were a narcissist, but you killed it, you knew. You called your shot. This kid
Called
gonna
your
love me, bro.
shot. Yes.
That's their notepad in a wallet. That's their post-it note.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm gonna be such a good dad. My kid's gonna name his kid the third.
Yeah, that's pointing to the stands. That's Babe
Yeah.
Ruth.
That
Yo,
is,
right there.
Wow,
It's gonna
that's
go
a
right
good
there.
ass point.
But if you do that shit and your kid is like, nah, bro, it stops with me.
yeah,
You
yeah,
suck,
yeah.
dude.
So, what are you gonna name my grandkid? Jake.
The first.
Okay.
Yeah, the first. You gotta hope. You gotta wait till your dad dies before you get a kid.
It's
That's what
also
you
so
gotta
waspy. I knew a kid. I also like the nicknames that come with it, but it's so waspy. If you're the fourth, so fourth in line, your initials are IV, and I knew a kid named Ivy because he was fourth.
I
And
know a
then-
couple of black thirds.
See, I see it as
yeah.
waspy or poor.
Like, this is all I got to give you.
Exactly.
I got nothing else to give you,
It's
bro.
Jethro the Seventh,
Yeah.
right? Like some real hillbilly shit.
Latinos
I
do
got
that
nothing
lot,
but a
too.
name.
Or some
I know
I
a
didn't
million.
know Latinos
I know
would go
hundreds of Latinos, maybe not hundreds, 5 probably.
Right.
That were named Junior. They were all Junior.
junior, but I don't know about the third, the fourth,
Yeah.
or any of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Also, there's limited names.
That's
They
a
have
good
like
point.
7 names.
Yeah, they
Nobody has
accidentally
less
named
names than
Junior.
Latinos, right? They really have very few names.
Carlos
No,
Sanchez.
no.
I guess he's a junior. I
Carlos,
didn't know.
Pedro, Juan,
I can name
Luis,
Hector.
Hector,
Jose.
Jose,
Jesus. Angel.
Jesus.
Jesus. That's it. I think they have under. I bet you. Whoa. I bet you.
Mario. I know a couple Marios. There's more Italian, but I know a couple.
Under 25 names. I bet you 90% of Latinos are named under 25 names.
Male names.
Male. Even less for women. Maria, Mari,
There's pushback to this. The
Okay.
name Muhammad. We met in Houston
Oh, yeah,
or
yeah,
Dallas.
yeah. Muslims have 3 names.
Oh,
Do you
son.
remember the guy?
Yeah,
The guy comes up to us and he goes, "Hey, what's up? We're big fans.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're Muhammad. I'm
Yeah.
Muhammad."
Oh,
No, he
can,
says,
can I say something? Can I say something real quick? What an asshole Muslim to not name their kid Muhammad.
I was just gonna say, yeah, you got it.
90% of them are named Muhammad. And then you have to have that conversation where you're going to be the unique one. Oh, my kid's name is Imad. Just name him Muhammad. It's Mo. It's MD. Okay, like 90% of the rest of them. Why do you have to be the hipster muzzy?
Yeah.
Is that how you're hipster in Islam? Is like
Aziz.
Aziz.
All right, bro. Zishan. All right, we get it with the Z's,
Yo,
dog. We get it.
Literally everybody's name is Mo. Everybody.
Yeah.
Just go along with it.
What about Ahmed or Ahmad?
No, dude.
No, we can't even do that.
No, 90%. How many? What percent are named Muhammad?
Probably a lot. Let me check.
99.9 probably.
It's unreal. I mean, it is unbelievable the amount of Uber and taxi drivers that you get that are named Muhammad.
Yeah.
Like it is. It's hacky at this point.
You know what though? I feel like I know way too many Andrews. I feel like it's way too many Andrews, and it's a lot of Alexes. We got 3 Alexes that work with us.
There's no way that you're comparing the name Andrew or Alex to the name Muhammad.
I'm not comparing.
We're talking about
but if we're also
Muslims.
talking about
Yeah.
overused names, and this is one that's slept on, Andrew, a lot of Andrews, a lot of Alexes.
Akash.
Yeah.
I don't think you're understanding here. We're talking about 1 billion
Yes.
people.
Yes. Muhammad, way more common.
About 150 million men and boys.
What's the Superbad line where he's like, "Why'd you pick McLovin?" He was like, "Well, it's I was between McLovin and Muhammad." He's like, "Why would it be between those 2 names?" He goes, "Muhammad's the most common name in the world. Read a book."
I believe that. Most common name in the world.
Yeah.
It is.
150 million men and boys named Muhammad.
150 million.
About half the U.S. Or actually the full male population of the U.S. Pretty much.
That's crazy, dude.
It's like if every man in America was named
Every man in America had the same name. That's not Andrew or Alex.
That's not.
That's not
I
Andrew
just
or
am
Alex.
running across a lot of Andrews and Alexes. I'm like,
Sure,
I'm
I'm sure. There's a lot of
Yeah.
us.
Spend some time in Baghdad.
Yeah. It's not like every single time you get into a car, it's by a guy named Andrew.
That's got to
Alex.
be easy for you guys because you have a hard time telling them apart anyway.
What?
Brown people. Hey, Muhammad, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't got to learn names this way.
That's right. Matter of fact, when you meet a brown person, is it even offensive to assume Muhammad? They can't even be offended by that.
No, because their
Yo,
brother's
why
name
you just
Muhammad.
assume my name is Muhammad?
Your
It
brother-
is,
your brother's
but
name Muhammad.
Why would you assume?
Your uncle's name
90%.
Your dad's name
You're, I mean, no,
Muhammad.
you're right. No,
I'm
my name
90% right.
Yeah, you're right. My name is Muhammad. I just wish you would
But-
have known right away.
Exactly.
In Bali, they name the kid based off of the order that they're born. So, like, the firstborn has one of 2 or 3 names. The second has one of 2. The third is always the one other name, and then the fourth, and it repeats itself. You have more than 4
So
kids.
everybody in the neighborhood.
Everyone,
is just 1,
you
2,
can
3, or
guess if
4.
you say, "Are you the oldest kid?" All right, your name is Wayan Putu or Gede,
Wow.
Love that.
right?
Efficiency.
It makes it
Yo, if
easy,
you're
though.
bad with names, that's the best. I'm bad with names.
Yeah.
The best.
That's
There's
like a
4
uniform in school.
possibilities.
Like in school, you have to wear the uniform, and if you go to school with a uniform, you don't have to think about it. You're like, oh, it's taken
I'm
care
outta
of.
here.
Yeah.
When they let you pick your shoes,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's life.
That's the middle name. That's the middle name. You're like, I'm going with
Yeah,
Skylar.
that's the middle name.
Yeah.